Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you about today is kind of like it's something that's been bugging me, and the people that I talk to, it's been bugging them too a little bit. Um, if you don't have anything to complain about, please shut up. Honestly, the things that people complain about right now are just idiotic. You don't need all of this stuff. There are people in the United States, and the United States is like a well off country in the grand scheme of everything. And it's not like I'm talking about a third world country here. There are people who, there are 50% of this country, the bottom 50% lives off of $22,000 a year. Do you have any idea what that is like? Here, okay. I live off of, my mom makes about $40,000 a year. We are currently moving out of our house because we don't have enough money to pay the rent anymore. So we're homeless right now. We're living with extended family. There was no wireless, no internet at all in my house for like 2 months. There, there hasn't been any phone. I haven't had a phone for months. My mom has a phone because work gave her one. I don't have an iPod anymore. And, like, there are so many things that I've had to give up. I got school clothes the other day, $150 I spent on school clothes. I don't remember the last time I spent that much money on clothes. And it was because I was shopping with my grandparents. There's honestly, like, I don't have any of these things that you guys are living with. And I'd make twice as much money as the bottom 50% of this country. It's like, I don't know how those people live. And you're sitting here in your house, in your own room, in your own house. Your parents almost own this house or do own this house. You don't pay rent, you pay mortgage, which is different. But you are either in the process of or already owning a house. Your parents most likely drive to work. They have a car, which that is expensive in itself. There are all of these things. You have a phone, your own laptop. Like it makes me so mad when people complain about stuff like that. Like, you don't have to share your computer with anyone. Most of you have your own phone. Most of you have a nice phone. You don't understand what it's like to live off of like nothing. And you complain about things that do not matter. Your iPod has no real value. You could live without it. You could live without your computer. You could live without your phone. You could live without your camera. You could live without your house. You could rent an apartment and you could still live. You could live without your car. You could live without almost all of the things that you have. So when you're complaining about all this shit, remember that there are lots of people who don't have it. And just take a moment to reevaluate yourself and how you are living. And feel lucky and appreciate all these things that you have. Because you know what? Especially if you live in the United States, but it's all over the world now. Europe, the economy is tanking in Europe. The economy is tanking in the US. No one has any money except for like China. And it's insane of how this is not affecting anyone that I know. This is hardly affecting anyone. All these people that I see, they don't even notice. You don't watch the news, you don't read the newspaper, you don't. There are things that are going on that you could not even begin to understand because you don't want to. When it's you losing your house or your parents losing their jobs, you might begin to understand it. There are so many worse things than losing something of no value, and I wish that more people would understand that. And that's honestly all I have to say. If you don't fit into this category, or if this video, like, okay, if you know that you are appreciative of things, don't get mad about this video. It's not about you. And if you do get mad about this video because you've been complaining about all this stuff, reconsider what you are doing. And that's all I really have to say about it. Thanks for watching, and if you turn it off in the middle, then I don't know, you're pretty uneducated still, because I said most of the educating things in the last part. Have fun with your life. Bye.